Well, hello. Patrick.
Hello, Brett.
How are you today?
I am doing good. How are you?
I am just okay and pretty gay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. What's going on?
Living life.
Are you?
No.
No. You're toiling under capitalism.
Ooh,
There's a big difference.
I am.
If you were living life, you'd be out hunting something or collecting some berries, taking a shit in the woods. Yeah, fucking some hole, slopping some pole.
I don't know. Like, there's no bidet out in the wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called a fucking river, baby. That's why you shit in the river. Fucking built-in bidet, baby.
Yeah, that's true. It takes it downstream to make it someone else's problem.
Exactly. That's so does modern plumbing.
That's true.
That's the exact same thing, baby.
It goes to a processing plant where I guess
someone else's problem.
They squeeze the water out of the turds.
Right. The waste reclamation plant where that's how we get replicator food.
Delicious.
Yeah. I think it would have been better at the end of Soylent Green if he just found out it was poop.
Like
Soylent Green, this shit.
Does that mean like their toilets are replicators? They don't have like water in their toilets. They're just like pits that just like pretty much just go into a replicator, and then it's just like it just absorbs and like it just disappears as the materials.
Yeah, I assume like it is vibrated into a tube using the same kind of idea as the sonic showers. And then from there, the waste is reclaimed into usable elements and atoms.
Okay.
And reused in things. Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff and shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff.
Yeah, a lot of usable stuff. I mean, a lot of carbon in there. And you can use carbon for fucking everything.
And since people, it's well known that it's shit. Which is funny because like there's that scene in Discovery where like the guy from The Mummy has to explain that to someone that's also living in the current timeline how replicators work, and she's disgusted. But it's just like I feel that would be common knowledge,
right?
But I feel like because like there is like it is common knowledge that it is like shit. Like Shizer people can like live out in the open.
Oh yeah,
they just like they're just eating into an apple and just like getting rock hard from it.
They fucking they can't go to the replicator without like having a really large belt on to hide their fucking boner. They're wearing like a wrestling belt everywhere, a weight belt. Like, oh no, it's just I gotta use it for I got a bad lower back.
Before they go to the replicator, they just have to get out a whole roll of duct tape and just like.
They always have like skin gauze on them, so they can just wrap it around their leg.
It's like, well, no one's gonna know I'm rock hard for this poop apple.
Poop anything, really. Anything that comes out of that replicator is.
God, I could. Yeah, imagine. Deanna Troi gets her like chocolate sundaes, and it's just like. That's exactly what it looked like when it came when it comes out looking the exact same.
Some guy goes to fucking Cisco's dad's restaurant. He's like, yeah, and I'll have, I guess anything, whatever you recommend. Comes to the table. This tastes like real food. Is this not made of poop? It's not made of poop!
There should be a cycle where it just shows like Deanna Troi, then Arrow going to like a chocolate sundae. and then pooping, and then the poop turned into the chocolate sundae, and then goes back into her.
No one's gonna make your porn for you, Pat.
Do it for me, please.
I need it so bad. I can't come any other way. You're just having sex, and you like, 1 second, I need to look at something on my phone. Oh, I'm coming.
Gotta look at the chocolate sundae cycle.
The chocolate cycle. The Deanna Troi reclamation plant.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Barclay thought about that so much. He's like,
yeah.
yeah, but when you think about it, whenever you eat anything on the ship, you're always eating a little bit of Deanna Troy.
Yeah, it's true. Ugh.
Yeah.
And I do treat him very, like, I mean, it's nice that they don't judge him, but I don't know. I feel that is like a breach of consent and just like, because I mean, that's basically revenge porn almost, or just like, kind of like AI pornography.
And so I think we might have talked about this briefly before, but I think that like replicating real people should be disabled on the holodeck.
Yeah.
I don't think that should be allowed.
But imagine if it's like it makes like people that don't exist like AI does, but they have like 17 fingers. Just like, oh well, it's the best we can do to make a new person.
AI, jerk me off. What is that hand? Oh my god! It's like two spiders connected together.
Minuet just has has 17 fingers and another smaller hand coming out of her elbow.
And just like 3 eyes in her eye. Riker, fuck me. I want you to fuck me so bad. Oh my god.
And Riker's oh my god. This is my wildest fantasy.
Right? Yeah.
God, he would.
He would. He'd be like, that's so gross, Zip.
I'm so disgusted right now. Where's the duct tape?
Where's the duct tape? Where's the lube? I need them both. It's about to go down in Riker Town.
It's going down for real. Yeah.
Oh.
So I can't trust him on anything. But yeah, I mean, that's the future. Yeah, I agree. Like, no real people, only mutant freaks replicated from a computer's memory banks.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, not mutant freaks, just like it's like the man you see in your dream.
Yeah.
Like the highly homogenized, like, not person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Hat Man. Okay.
Yeah.
The Hat Man sucks you off.
Check it out. If you take Benadryl and then go on the holodeck, you can have 2 Hat Men suck you off.
The real one and the AI one. Sometimes you can't tell which is which, and that's when I come. And that's what adds to the appeal of it. That's when Daddy comes. The danger. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so we're here to give advice today.
Yeah, and after that, you can probably tell we are not qualified to give advice.
On certain things. On certain things. On making a successful, well-listened-to podcast. You should probably go elsewhere.
Yeah. If you're trying to find something that'll make you think in different ways you never conceived of before, turn elsewhere. Yeah. Turn off now. Go back.
However, if you're looking for a well-thought-out, thoughtful treatise on media, go elsewhere.
Go elsewhere. Yeah.
Well, once again, I started to think it was us, and then I realized no, we're just like media reviews with cum jokes stapled on top.
Yeah, stapled with cum.
It's cum staples.
It's
that like, was easy.
It's like Philip Seymour Hoffman's character in Happiness. That's what this thing stuck together with.
Awesome. All right, you ready to give some advice?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, we're giving advice from reddit.com/ouradvice today. So I'm not going to be naming any of the people here because no one cares.
Yeah.
They're not real anyway. All these stories are fake.
Yeah. It's like they're either made up or fantasies, some sort of like sexual fetish.
Yeah, some fucking. This is like Penthouse forums. You remember Penthouse forums? Mm-hmm. So younger people, which aren't our listeners, everyone cares old. If you're listening, you should probably take your medication. And I'm sorry your back hurts today. Yeah. Now if younger people who listen to the podcast might not know. But I totally forgot my point. I'm sorry.
There used to be Penthouse Forums.
Penthouse Forums, thank you so much. Penthouse Forums. And Penthouse Forums was like a magazine that was supposedly a write-in magazine. So people would, in theory, send letters in of like steamy sexual encounters they had.
Yeah, and Penthouse already was like a hardcore pornography
magazine. So it's actually pretty well known that like...
Does Penthouse even still exist?
Penthouse does exist as a company. Yeah, as a pornography company still. But so they, they sold this kind of alongside the regular Penthouse, and this was something that was bought a lot more by women. Because women like to read their pornography. They like to use their imagination and stuff, and, because women are a superior animal.
Yes.
Yeah. In humans, at least. In humans. Fucking seahorses, different story, ladies.
Meanwhile, I'm just like taking a rock and drawing a pair of boobs on another rock.
Yeah, and trying to have sex with it. Oh, too hard.
Too hard.
Too hard.
Me crank off to this too big, too little circle and larger circle.
Me have sex with paper magazine. Ow. Ow.
Ow.
Ow. Okay, I come. Yeah. This is pretty much the Tim Allen jokes. Yeah, men are like apes. You know that they go in the workshop and they see a saw and they're
I'm Santa Claus. I'm a lawyer. I'm Santa Claus now.
No, now I'm the Shaggy Dog. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Did you ever see Tim Allen and the Shaggy Dog?
I did not, actually.
Oh, me neither. We should maybe people should recommend we watch that.
Yeah, review that for the podcast.
By the way, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/dumbidiotbs. Lots of tiers there. One of them sold out. Sorry, Charlie. And people who aren't named Charles. Or I guess, Charlie can be like a femme name too. Yeah, and that's probably not Charles then, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Charlize Theron.
That's Charlie's. That's not Charlie.
No, it's basically Charlie with a Z in it.
No. So anyway, my point about Penthouse forums is they used to exist, and they were supposedly a write-in thing. So people would supposedly send in letters, but it was obvious they just had like 3 staff writers, all of who had very distinct like writing styles.
Dear Penthouse, I never thought it would happen to me.
Dear Penthouse. I always thought my stepsister had something for me. It's like everything is very very cut and paste kind of shit.
Yeah. And clearly, just like a writer, just like probably got paid probably like 10 cents a word.
Right.
To crank out a couple like.
Oh, he was cranking out already.
He was cranking out. But yeah, I got paid like to make some small pornography little snippets.
Yep. And it sucks because now fucking writing pornography doesn't pay at all because they have so much of that on the internet for free.
Oh yeah, I mean there's whole forums dedicated to erotic fan fiction.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. So anyway, so let's start some advice.
Yeah.
I, male 20, was visiting my girlfriend, female 23, and had some important research to do for a project. My girlfriend kindly allowed me to use her computer while she was out. While on there, I came across some files under Lockdown 2020, accompanied by a picture of some dude's dick. I know I shouldn't have pried, but curiosity got the better of me, and I looked at every single picture and video. I'm not proud of it, and part of me wonders why I even did it, but it's done now, and I'm suddenly left with feelings of inadequacy, not solely down to size, although the guy was a good bit bigger, but also the entire vibe of the thing. She just seemed so much more into it than she ever was with me. Not in a fake moan for the camera like a porn star kind of way either, like genuine fun and excitement.
Wait, it was her recording herself?
Yeah, with a guy, another guy.
So she was making videos with another guy.
In the Lockdown 2020 folder.
Oh, I thought it was like she just had dick pics or something.
Yeah, no, the sex videos. So
okay.
We've been together for over a year now, and our relationship is going pretty well overall. Our sex life is fine, if a little vanilla. I'm living at home in the moment while she's living with flatmates. I know she'd prefer to have sex more often, but it's just not feasible at the moment. Now, after seeing these pics and vids, part of me is worried that I'm not doing enough for her and she will end up getting bored. What should I do here? Should I admit that I came across these Lockdown 2020 files? I would feel bad keeping a secret from her. Maybe I should address my concerns head on. Ask her how she feels about everything. Thanks in advance for your tips and advice.
I mean, like, Yeah, maybe maybe he could clearly just bring out the video camera. be like, oh, you know what? Guess what? Camera's on now.
Yeah, and there's like things too. Like, I mean, so you think that she's like enjoying the sex more. That could be the case, but you know, if that's the case, like ask her what she enjoys. And also, I don't know, like having a conversation about it. If I was this like bent out of shape about it, I would just like bring it up and be like, hey, I'm sorry, while I was on your computer, I saw this folder, I opened it and I saw this. You know, it's gotten me feeling a little inadequate, and just kind of address it from there. I don't know, like actually being like real with someone sometimes works, and it's obvious she's into some like, you know, kind of freaky shit. She likes taking videos and stuff, and maybe that's something that could help spice up your sex life.
And also, it's like, it's good to remember, you know, the good saying, you know, comparison is the theft of joy. I think.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
And it's just like, you know, you can't, you don't know where her headspace is on, you know, on that and on you, or like if she could regard that previous relationship with like some apprehension of some kind. So maybe it didn't end well. So it's just like, you know, it's like comparing yourself over something that was clearly made, you know, as something that was probably like performative. And it's just like, you know, how they say, you know, you can't judge people by their social media, by what they post.
Right, exactly.
And so it's
they're always posting to their best moments.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, and so it's just like, you can't know, you know, if this was a true encapsulation of their entire relationship, you know, just like, you know, this sex they're having, which is like, it could have been for some sort of thing, you know, it was lockdown 2020, so it could have been like a way they could have been making money on the side.
Right, exactly.
If they were filming it. So it's just like, so of course there's going to be a little bit more, it's going to be maybe more performative for an audience.
Right.
Not necessarily like, you know, like what she actually enjoys in bed. So it's just like, yeah, I mean, it's just like, yeah, comparison is theft of joy. Just like, see, you know, obviously, like, he probably offers more to it. They've been together for a year. So it's just like, clearly, like, there's something else that's like, that keeps him around together. And,
right, exactly.
Besides just like the sex.
Right, yeah. And, you know, yeah, some, I've had relationships where the sex was phenomenal, but I secretly hated the person. So like, you know, that happens too. It's like, you know, and but I've never had a relationship where like things were just like really good personally and I secretly hated the person. That doesn't exist, you know. So, you know, and the sex might not be the best she's ever had. That's fine. You don't have to be the best sexual partner someone's ever had or the best sexual experience they've ever had in order for them to cherish you and love you and really value the relationship more than a single moment in time that they had.
Yeah. Yeah, and also it's like, yeah, so that could be performance. Like she could be enjoying it. It's just like but like, you know, showing enjoyment on camera is different than actually showing enjoyment
absolutely is.
in real life. So it's just like, yeah, of course, like there's going to be some sort of like elevation of what you're experiencing on when you're being videotaped. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to get really real with it, fuck her dad on camera and put the files in lockdown 2020. Or make a folder that says lockdown 2023. Fuck her dad. Put those files in there. Put it right next to lockdown 2020.
Yeah.
She's gonna have to look at it. She's gonna have to see you fucking her dad. And then see what she says.
And some sort of like really extreme dom sub type situation.
100%. Like call her dad. Fucking leash and collar her fucking dad.
Yeah.
Like put him in a pup mask. Fucking collar him and be like, "Who's your good little boy?" And shove his face in like a dog food bowl. Like drink.
Yeah. Make the video almost seem like 8mm starring Nicolas Cage type quality, where it's just like it looks like he's like in a saw trap.
Yeah, or you know, Videodrome.
Yeah, it's just like
Videodrome him.
Like it looks like he's just like this is like, you don't even know if if her dad's still alive. Like she'll watch it and be like, "Is my dad still alive?"
Yeah, make a snuff film with her dad. just replace all of her files of her ex-boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
With files, just like same file name and everything, but it's snuff films of her dad, just from different angles.
So then she'll call her dad, and the dad's fine. They're like, "Oh no, honey, it's a little funny video I did."
Yeah, we had a goof.
We had a goof.
You said you'd like it for your birthday.
Yeah, of course I'm fine. Yeah.
I did a snuff film with your boyfriend. It's no big deal.
It was fake. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's just boyfriend dad stuff.
Yeah, it was all a part of my fetish.
Yeah, my fetish.
My fetish.
I am telling my daughter about my fetish.
Yeah, we solved that one.
Do you know any of your parents' fetishes?
No, thankfully I do not.
Me neither.
Yeah,
which is pretty wild.
I'd prefer not to. Like, hopefully they'll be called up soon. I never have a possibility where I could ever
called up soon, taken back to the farm, the parent farm.
Yeah, so there's no possibility. I mean, there's still a possibility I could still learn. They're still alive, so. So hopefully, they're called up to the farm soon. Then again, I could find something. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm probably not going to be going through their stuff. So.
Do you think it's going to be Michael?
Yeah, it's probably Michael or my other brother. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they'll be responsible for that.
Sure.
They'll find the stuff and then probably. I hope they don't
burn it. No,
they burn it. They don't tell me.
Hopefully
there's just like a trash can fire they have in their backyard. And they're just throwing pictures and videos into it.
I think I still have Matt's number. If Matt goes through it, I'm gonna be like, hey, if you find anything weird about your parents, top dollar, baby. top dollar.
I'm gonna bring it up on the pod. So Patrick, I've got these videos. So
it's just like the theme song ends. Hey, how you doing, Patrick? Yeah. I'm doing pretty good. Well, not anymore. I got pornography of your parents.
It's like, actually, Patrick, we're not reviewing planes, trains, and automobiles. We're reviewing your parents' homemade porn.
Or as I call it, planes, trains, and autoerotic asphyxiation.
God damn it.
Planes, running trains, and autoerotic asphyxiation.
Good Lord.
So here's a bunch of strangers running a train on your mom.
And then your dad's being hung in the background.
It's hanged, Patrick.
Hanged.
It's hanged.
Yes, it's hanged.
He is not hung in the background at all.
No, he's not hung in the background.
No. All right, let's move on. This was, I just chose this because of the title. What do I say to a friend who believes Matthew Perry was murdered? Okay,
I have heard those theories.
I, 48 male, have a friend, 37 female, who is so irrational at this point, I'm willing to walk away from the friendship. She thinks the moon landing was faked, forget the fact that India just landed on it, and she just had an out-of-body experience during a surgery when she was 15 and floated over the operating table and heard everything that was said, that she was speaking in full sentences when she was 2 years old, that she's more educated than a nurse, but says chest x-rays for pneumonia are a waste of time because they don't work on soft tissue, and that she can manifest things in her life just by thinking of them.
I think she's 36. She could be having a schizophrenic episode.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like I would seek help for your friends.
I've always thought she was kind of quirky, but trying to engage her in any kind of rational conversation is getting tedious. When I asked her who would want to kill Matthew Perry and why, she just said, people kill people all the time.
Okay.
When I tried to explain Occam's razor to her, she just sent me the eye roll emoji. Should I give up? I have no romantic interest in her. Yeah, if you have a friend you don't like, you don't have to be their friend. It's crazy.
Also, it's like, it's like kind of look at like, okay, is your relationship predicated on this like discussion of her beliefs? Like, I don't know. It's like you guys can talk about other stuff.
Yeah, why are you bringing up like Matthew Perry too? What kind of dork are you?
Yeah, I mean, I guess he is beloved for his stint on Friends and stuff.
Yeah,
so
not by me.
Yeah, but I think it was revealed. Like
I remember him from Studio 54 on the Sunset Strip.
Oh yeah.
No one remembers Studio 54 on the Sunset Strip.
Nobody. But yeah, like I think like his cause of death was like ketamine.
Yeah, so he did too much ketamine, went in the K-hole in a hot tub and drowned.
Yeah.
Which is like honestly a sick ass way to die.
Yeah.
Like let's celebrate that he had the coolest fucking death of any celebrity this century probably.
He went out the way he wanted to. Like,
yeah, in a hot tub on ketamine. Yeah. That rules. That's how I would have died.
Yeah, like, yeah, it's like he didn't suffer. Yeah, he enjoyed the entire time. Like, but yeah, it's like, I guess that shows like, you know, if you are going to go in a hot tub on ketamine, you should have some sort of like floaties on
flotation device or yeah, I was thinking you should you know, put a rope around your neck and tie it somewhere.
Do that, yeah.
Like your dad.
I think like a little pool floaty, just like one of those little rings, you know, you put yourself through the ring and then you just kind of just float there and you can enjoy the heat of the hot tub and not go underneath the waves.
Wouldn't that be great if he died of autoerotic asphyxiation on ketamine in a hot tub? That'd be the ultimate celebrity way to go.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, he died of he did too much ketamine and died in a hot tub. And you're like, oh, he drowned. Like, no, he was also hanging himself. You're like, wait, what?
It was the hot tub on back of one of those hot tub limousines.
Yeah,
it's a lot of circumstances going on.
I kind of imagined it was on top of like a very tall building.
Yeah, that sounds right. Or just his house. Probably his house.
Yeah, God, how long was he in there before someone found him then?
I don't know. I love the idea of like a 60-year-old dude just doing probably mid-50s or 60-year-old dude just
I think
fucking,
it was like 54.
Yeah, ripping ketamine in the middle of the day and fucking getting in a hot tub. That fucking rocks. Matthew Perry was I don't really like him or care about him as an actor. But honestly, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool as fuck, man. That's fucking rad.
Yeah.
That's a great, cool way to die.
He was
honestly.
slow cooking in that thing. It was going to be jambalaya by the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that. I mean, I think he isn't. He is the first friend to go.
He is.
Yeah. I didn't really like Friends.
Who do you think is the next friend to go? I'm surprised, honestly, it wasn't. Fucking Joey, whatever his name is.
Yeah, I think Joey probably looks bad. Like I don't know, like all the others look very good. Like Jennifer Aniston, I think she's an Eternal.
She's gonna last forever. Lisa Kudrow's actually aged pretty well too.
Yeah.
Courtney Cox is aged like 2 days since the end of Friends.
Yeah, they all look incredible. That's the thing. Like Joey is the only one that has visibly aged. Like I even think like David Schwimmer looks pretty good.
David Schwimmer does look pretty good.
Yeah. So
but really like Joey, he just pretty much went gray and that's it. He still looks good.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I just think he's gonna be the next to go because like Italian men always die young. Rightfully so.
Is he really Italian? What's his last name in real life?
God, I forget.
I can't remember what his real name is.
Me neither.
Whoa! That was his catchphrase, right?
No, that was on Blossom or something.
Oh yeah.
Matt LeBlanc.
Matt LeBlanc.
That's gotta be Italian, right?
No, that sounds French.
Oh, is it?
Or maybe he's Canadian. I think he's probably French-Canadian, I bet you.
Yeah. Let's see. Does it have anything here about his early life? French, Canadian, and Italian.
Boom! Well, I guess we were both right.
Yeah, we are. Biatch! Suck on the dick!
I guess that is why he was able to portray an Italian American on Friends.
It's okay. We can say Guido on this podcast.
Yeah. I once got into a huge fight with my friend because we were arguing whether or not Bob Hoskins, who portrayed Mario in the Super Mario Brothers, was Italian or not.
He's no way.
He's British.
Yeah.
I was just like
Hoskins.
Yeah. I was just like he's a British actor.
Mamma Mia.
And he's just portrayed an Italian American in a movie, and also like a fake Italian American named Mario. It's like he's like, but I think he might have Italian blood. I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah, we had a long fight about that, and that seems ridiculous.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else do we got here? All right, let's move on here. This starts out, I hooked up with another guy because I was horny. And we are dating now? And this is from another guy, by the way. So this is man for man love.
Man for man.
Just to preface, I've been straight in the past. Haven't had much love success in the past few years, so that's somewhat irrelevant. After meeting to hook up for the first time, I was super into it and was making love to him instead of fucking him. The next day, my entire perspective on love and sex shifted and realized how much fulfilling loving a person instead of how hot their body is. So after our first hookup, we exchanged numbers, started texting and calling each other baby and whatnot. We met again today and fucked and also got to know each other some more. I think we are officially dating now. I am both in love, but also super conflicted. Coming out with this news in my family is extremely unacceptable. I don't see where this can go if we have to be secretive about it. I really like him and he likes me. It's the first time in my life I feel loved. By the way, I'm in my mid-20s.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if it's like just a family issue, I mean, you probably don't have to be too secretive. Like I don't know. Like, he didn't give too much information on his family on whether or not they're totally against the idea of that or not. But
yeah,
but it's just like, yeah, I mean, I don't think most other people would mind.
No, being gay is cool as fuck, man.
Yeah, just
no,
like,
fucking dudes, rad.
Just fuck a guy.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's like
fucking bussies.
Yeah, and if
fucking bussy rocks, dog.
And if if your family have something to say to it, fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, like yeah. I mean, it's 2023, about to be 2024, dog. Like, do whatever you want. Who cares? Life is short.
Life is short.
Like, there's very few opportunities for happiness in this world, and if you can find true love, and whether it be with a woman or a man, or whomever, or of any flavor, like, just go for it. Who cares? You're gonna be happy that you took the plunge and chased true love above anything else.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool that this guy kind of figured this out. It's kind of weird that he'd never had any kind of this attraction or feelings before. And he said he only went into this because he was super horny, and then it changed his entire perspective. And I wonder if he's still just super horny. But I think he was always bisexual. If he was willing to go into this in the first place, he can't say I was always straight. And then he's fucking getting on Grindr or texting a dude for a hookup.
Yeah, did say how did it say how they even met?
No,
was it just
no? It said they met up for a hookup though, and so I'm guessing it was
wasn't.
Grindr or something. And so the moment you download Grindr, you're no longer straight. Straight up. That's how this works.
There's pretty much intent going into using that. Yeah.
There's certain apps that if you download them, they define who you are as a person.
Yeah.
Grindr is one of those apps.
Yeah, I'm getting on the order ice cream app to order ice cream,
Exactly. And then you're surprised. You're like, what? Holy shit, I like ice cream?
Holy shit, ice cream. What
ice cream's good? Whoa. I haven't eaten. I was a non-ice cream liker before this.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it, but I went on that app where you buy ice cream,
and I got ice cream, and it turns out I really enjoy ice cream.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Why not? You know what? Just go for it. Who cares?
Yeah.
Life is
I mean, your family might care, but fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck them. If they're homophobes, fuck them. I mean, unless this is in a place in the world in which you can get killed or something for being gay.
Yeah.
Because those places still do exist.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, even in places that you think are, even in places that you think would be progressive, there's still that element.
Like the United States of America.
Yeah, just and especially in in more progressive towns, there's still some element, but that's kind of what happens, You're not gonna. There's world, people are nuts.
Yeah,
people are
D's nuts.
People are D's nuts. So.
Got them.
But yeah, it's just you know what? But if you don't go through with it because of your fear, the perception of other people, then
you're missing out on life, baby.
missing out on life. You're going to regret it. You're going to be 60 years old and be like, I wish I was still like doing back shots on that dude that I met, like
right?
30 years ago.
Yeah, you're gonna be in a fucking nursing home, and you're just like, they're gonna be like spoon feeding you baby food because you can't take anything else, and you're a doddering old man, and all you can whisper is like, "Bussy, bussy, bussy," because like that's your one greatest regret.
Rose pussy.
That's
Rose pussy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Citizen Brain.
Getting brain. Yeah. Yeah, don't be Citizen Brain. Go for the Rose pussy. You won't regret it.
Yeah, totally. Citizen Gay.
Citizen Gay.
That's it. That's the one. I gotta make a Citizen Gay shirt. Rose Bussy.
Rose pussy.
Yeah. Yeah, Rose Bussy instead of a sled. It's just like a giant thing of poppers. It's just a brand of poppers he uses.
Holding a snow globe with an asshole in it.
We're film buffs. Welcome to Film Talk.
We're gonna be discussing Citizen Kane.
More like Citizen Gay. Today we're going to be figuring out ways this movie could have been gayer.
Yeah.
All right. So, there could have been a male-on-male sex scene. Let's start with that. We don't have any of that. I know it's about a newspaper, not really about man-on-man love, but I would have liked to seen it. Maybe, press him over the newspaper press and you're like, "You've been a dirty boy," and he gets like all the ink all over him, and
that would have been a good set piece for just like full man-on-man penetration. Like, honestly,
I'd love to see it.
Love to see it. His family home where he grew up and was later, taken in, that would be perfect. His going for his political campaign, on that with a large blown up picture of himself. Perfect scene where he could have just been going to town. Just going to town.
Going right to Pound Town, baby. One-way
unrestrained.
ticket. And get your Uber, you know what I'm saying? That's an expensive Uber to Pound Town there.
Like a Capuchin monkey on poppers. He's just going nuts.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a good place to leave it. This has been Pound Town. I've been Bruce Dong.
This is men's on film.
Yeah, I've been Bruce Dong, and this has been Huck Foreskin over here.
Huck Foreskin.
Thanks, Huck.
Obliged.
All right, let's get back to some advice here.
Yeah, advice.
Guys here who have a girlfriend, how you do it. I'm just really struggling having good interactions with girls.
Okay, how you do it is get the fuck off Reddit.
Yeah.
Asking Reddit people.
And you get step 1, you get off Reddit. 2,
You start a motherfucking Star Trek podcast.
Yeah. Honestly, yes.
we're 2 people here in relationships.
Thanks to a Star Trek podcast.
Yeah. Not mine.
Not yours.
Not mine. No, mine's in spite of the Star Trek podcast. Yeah. That's like, if I want to stop sex, I just say Star Trek. That's her safe word. It turns her off so much.
Yeah, and then just you just hear the sound of brakes pumping going.
The pussy just pushes it out. I'm like, what? How'd that work even? Just vomited up my dick.
Yeah. I think that shows just be yourself.
Yeah.
Honestly, but also just don't be afraid. Put yourself out there and get off Reddit.
Yeah.
I'm asking Reddit guys for
right. The thing is no matter what you do in life and what dumb, stupid interests you have that you think other people you're attracted to aren't going to like, there's at least a dozen attractive people within your area with that common interest. Yeah. It just takes finding them, know, and maybe some of them might be attracted to you. Maybe you might have to find them somewhere else, but fucking put yourself out there.
Also the key is don't be an incel.
Yeah, and you could do it through Reddit if that's the only place you're comfortable. There's fucking meet up forums and stuff like that on Reddit, and places people can meet, and city specific fucking places and stuff. I don't know, fucking go out, try to fucking actually meet people. Fucking, if you feel bad about yourself, if you feel you have certain inadequacies, start working on those things so you can feel better.
Yeah.
You know, and it'll give you self-confidence. You know, you just, you know, I hate to give the self-confidence talk because I have fucking no self-confidence.
Yeah, same.
But I am a incredibly laid person. That's like the best way I can describe it. Like I have a lot of anxiety. I have, you know, I deal with a lot of stuff, but like I fuck.
Yeah.
That's the only way to put it. I fuck.
Yeah. And I guess, yeah, that kind of that shows like, it's like putting on like this sort of like pedestal that's unattainable is like doing yourself a disservice because it shows, yeah, everyone's dealing with anxiety. You know, people have anxiety. You know, we all have our things that we're dealing with, and like, and so yeah, it's just like recognizing the humanity of others and just like that we're all in the same fucking boat. Just like understand like, yeah, it's like no one's that, like, we're all special and unique, and we can, you just got to find that kinship with another person. Just don't be weird about it.
I mean, you could be weird about it, but don't be creepy about it.
Don't be creepy.
Like,
don't be shitty. Just be a good person.
Yeah, that's the best thing you can do is be a good person.
Yeah.
You know, try to find people with like similar interests to you, and similar interests, like that can be such a wide range of things. People don't realize like
that opens up the door. Yeah.
I don't mean you have to have the same hobby as them or like the exact same things you like. Like, you know, I've had relationships where, you know, like we're both musicians and we get along on that great, but we like different media entirely other than that.
Yeah.
You know, I've had relationships where like, you know, we really like fucking together and just like going out and doing things together. And that's kind of our thing. Yeah. And they don't watch Star Trek or anything. Yeah. You know.
Or also, as we saw from the last thing, maybe a girlfriend isn't for you. Maybe it's go on Grindr.
Maybe you should find someone's dad.
Yeah, find someone's dad.
Dick down daddy.
Yeah, and then you won't be fucking. You'll be making love.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, because then you'll truly see how like making love to a person instead of just body you're attracted. I don't remember what he said. That was dumb. That was silly. You gotta be. That's the thing too.
You have to imagine that he was very attracted to this guy.
Yeah. You shouldn't have sex with someone you're not attracted to. Straight up. I've done it before. It's a bad idea. Yeah. You think like, oh well, I mean, this shouldn't be so bad or anything like.
Well, I think when he wrote that, there was probably still some sort of internalized homophobia.
Oh, 100%. That guy still has a ton of internal.
So he's like, I don't think the dude's hot.
Yeah, you know? But I did fall in love with him.
I did,
and we're dating exclusively now.
I did get rock hard and like come inside him. So
yeah, like 3 times in a row.
You know,
but you know,
I don't think he's hot. I don't think he's hot.
I'm not gay or nothing. I've been straight up till now.
Yeah.
But, you know, after I matched with him on Grindr, I just jerked off until my dick was bruised.
I liked the way his smile kind of lit up the room, and I liked his, you know, his chestnut hair.
I like
with some highlights at the tips.
I liked his beard rubbing against my scrotum.
Yeah. So clearly, yeah, it's just like, yeah, just go on Grindr. You know, maybe a girlfriend's not for you.
Yeah, you're gay now.
You're gay now.
Sorry. You weren't good at straight. Time to try something new.
You failed at being straight. Now you are gay.
God, that's the worst thing to fail at, being straight. That's like being straight, man.
But people do every day.
Yeah. No, not going to do that one. We're not qualified to answer that one at all.
Probably not.
Here we go. Here's one. So, how do I explain to my boyfriend that I don't like his practical gifts without sounding entitled or spoiled? Hi, everyone. This is a throwaway account because I don't want him to see this. My boyfriend is an exceptionally sweet man, and I love him to death. However, I'm always left feeling a little disappointed on my birthday and Christmas. We've been together for a little over 5 years now, and the gifts he gets me are so thoughtful but boring. For example, this year, for my birthday, he got my oil changed for me.
What?
First off, like, even if you're using a lot of oil, that's like a $70 gift max. Like, that's not, I mean, that's not that's not a great gift.
It's funny
but-
that he waited till her birthday to do it.
Right.
Like, because that's the thing. Yeah, your oil has to get changed anyway.
Right. And honestly, I have asked that of my parents for my birthday before, just because I'm like, that's an expenditure I don't want to make. And like, it'd be the same as giving me cash because I plan on doing this. And they're
Exactly.
like, yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
sure.
exactly. And but that's
But
that's
as like a surprise.
but if you're wanting a romantic gift from your partner,
Right.
like an oil
something
change.
thoughtful. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because you
like-
can get practical gifts, but you have to get like thoughtful practical gifts. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. So for Christmas, he got me a new set of tires that he had already.
He really loves cars.
That he has installed on my car. In the past, he has gotten me a vacuum cleaner, a power washer. That fucking rocks. Power washer's
Yeah,
a
they
great
do. They
gift.
are really
I'd
good.
love that, honestly. Paid my student loan for the month, etc. That's actually pretty good too. Did I need those things? Yes. Were they things I was already planning on buying or doing for myself? Also, yes.
Yeah, those are all necessary things you have to do.
Right. So, in my opinion, I know a lot of adults will disagree. I'm 27. I think there are 363 other days of the year where I can be practical and buy things that I need. For me, those are the 2 days of the year I just want things that are fun and special. Things I've been eyeing for months but will never pull the trigger on because my money needs to go towards other things.
Yeah.
This year he asked me what I wanted, and I told him I'd love a Kindle, a pair of Birkenstocks I've been wanting, and maybe tickets to a show or concert or something we can do together. He settled on tires.
I think he really just likes her car.
Yeah,
Like
probably.
he's just like, oh god. He's like, he's that guy that was having sex with the car.
Yeah,
And that one thing. Yeah.
Right,
He's just like, oh yeah, I put a new muffler on that bitch.
Yeah, on my Strange Addiction.
Yeah. The guy he fucked his car. Yeah, that's you can explore that option. Be like, okay, are you attracted to me or are you attracted to my car?
Right.
And watch him sweat.
So I wouldn't recommend going to Grindr. However,
No.
Avis Rent-A-Car has an app.
yeah. Avis rent a car. Yeah, you start hearing the Avis notification blowing up on his phone. You're like, what?
Instead of the Grindr notification.
Yeah.
Doo-dee-ding. Avis.
Avis, and you're like, oh my god, no.
Ah.
Yeah.
Just goes off while they're having sex. He's like, no. Comes.
I do feel like those aren't like gifts. Like it's just kind of like
Those are gifts your parents should get you, maybe.
yeah,
like deeply practical
or a
stuff.
brother, or
Yeah,
something. Yeah,
right,
that'd be
right.
something that like a brother would definitely.
Yeah,
care
not a
about.
boyfriend.
Yeah,
There's like someone who cares about you but isn't like close enough with you to get you like something deeply personal. Like, so my thing is, so I don't have advice for this person. But to people who don't think they're good gift givers, keep notepads, and just put the person's name and then the word present.
I
or
guess
presents
I guess
after
this
it.
would be going to her boyfriend.
Right.
But
right.
then he'd be like, oh, I can see her oil needs it's she's approaching 6 months on this oil.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do stuff that we're gonna get.
The tread's getting kind of thin on these.
Don't buy someone a present that was something they were gonna buy anyway, unless it's like a vacation with you or like going to a concert with you, like something with you. That's fine. That makes sense. If they're like, oh, I'm gonna buy tickets to this concert, you can buy them better tickets with you is a great present.
Yeah. Get the VIP thing, where you get to meet the guy and watch a rock star
suck his dick.
Watch a rock star steal your girlfriend.
Yeah, suck Motley Crue's dick.
Yeah, it's just like I mean, obviously, like, I mean, she is asking how to approach him, like, isn't it? And that has to be the point because, like, asking like a bunch of random Redditors isn't going to solve the issue. She has to be like, hey.
Yeah, and she's wondering what she should do about her boyfriend who gives bad gifts. So, so I'd almost like show him this post specifically, or just say this, like, hey, listen, you did this and this and this for this holiday, and I appreciate all of these things greatly, and I love you. However, I was going to do all these for myself, and there's no element of surprise. And
I would like a piece of jewelry or something.
Yeah, I would like, would you do me a favor? Like, would you keep a note in your phone that is my name and the word presents, right? Or like she could just direct him towards an Amazon gift list. But it sounds like she has like suggested stuff before, and he's just decided to do things entirely differently.
Yeah, I mean, she could probably be littering the house with like with clues, and he's just like it just goes right over his head. Given,
maybe she fucking sucks at cleaning, car maintenance. maybe she glaringly sucks at these things so much that this boyfriend is just like, I have to do this for her. Like she hasn't changed her oil in 5 years, and it's not even synthetic oil.
there's smoke coming out of her car.
Right, like these tires are bare. Like she's going to die. I don't want my girlfriend to die.
Yeah, that shows. That
I don't have too much money, and I don't want my girlfriend to die.
That shows that he does like he is thinking about her self-preservation. She's like, she is skating all over this road.
Yeah,
like
we live in fucking North Dakota in the wintertime, and she's got a fucking rear-wheel drive car with fucking bare-ass tires. Like she's going to die.
Walmart tires to begin. Like they're gonna die. Yeah, so he's inadvertently saving her life, and she doesn't realize it. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, but I can see, like it's not like not something that would make her go like, "Aw." But I mean, I don't know, paying the student loans for that month, that's
pretty cool. That's a pretty cool gift, actually.
Yeah, because those things are fucking expensive.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Approach him, like have like a plan, like a system, and be like, hey, could you try this system out? You know, and or be like, hey, listen, from now on, can you just get me something from like my Amazon wish list or a couple things, and don't come up with your own ideas. I'm sorry, honey, but you're a bad gift giver.
Save those for the as she said, the other 364
yeah, like fucking surprise me with that once in a while on not my birthday.
Yeah, and throw some flowers in with the oil change.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, so you know, that's not such a huge problem in a relationship. He's just not great at it.
Yeah.
So hi, I've never posted on here before, but I need advice. So me, 21 female, and my boyfriend, 25 male, have been dating for about a year. We had these friends that we hung out with all the time, both, I'll call them Danny, who's 28 and female, and Andrew, 28 male, and they are married. I always looked up to Danny because she was everything I wanted to be. She worked in the same profession I am in and worked really hard to get me a job with her starting at the beginning of the year. Danny has always made sexual advances towards me, but I always took it as a joke and joked back with her. I never saw anything as serious. The other night, I went to the bar, and both her and my boyfriend were there drinking. I joined them and quickly caught up. My boyfriend ended up getting too drunk and had a friend take him home. Danny still wanted to keep on drinking. I told her I want to get my boyfriend first, so we tried to get him. Then I told her I wanted to stay with him. She told me that I had to come with her because we needed a girls' night. She promised me that we would play games and sleep. I trusted this girl so much. I said okay. We went back to her house, and this is when things went down. The first thing we did was drink 2 more beers. I don't really remember all that went down, but then she started kissing me. I told her, no, we can't do this. I just remember saying no over and over again. Next thing I remember is her on top of me, and then Andrew, her husband, walked in. He was pissed. I left. I don't even remember walking home. I picked up with my boyfriend, and the next morning still super drunk. I told him all I remember. Then Andrew texted him. He kicked me out of the house and won't hear me out. Danny texted me and took the blame for it all. I was still trying to process everything, so I tried to calm her down, but I truly believe that I was sexually assaulted. I am really struggling with this whole thing. I talked to Danny the day after it happened, and I told her that I felt like she took advantage of me. She says she doesn't remember anything at all, but can't see herself doing that to me. We were both so drunk that we can't answer any questions. I'm just really confused on why she texted me the day after and owned up to everything, but is now taking it back and saying she doesn't know. The advice I need is, how do I go about this? I am so confused about this. Anything helps. Thank you.
Yeah, it does sound like, yeah, she is like mitigating like the responsibility after it's like after the accusation of SA came into it. Whereas it's like, oh yeah, it's fine. Like I explained it was all my fault, and they're like, well, it was sexual assault. I don't really remember what happened.
Yeah, I mean that's a difficult one.
Yeah, it does sound like assault. Yeah, because I mean
it sounds kind of planned. I mean, it definitely sounds planned. Like this woman wanted to get this person alone with them,
and it was only stopped after the husband walked in.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so like if the husband hadn't intervened, like who knows what have.
So yeah, this is kind of maybe sexual assault. Maybe this is something I never say, but
maybe you should call the police.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, bring it up to, and also like the reaction of her, she's married?
No, she just has a boyfriend.
Okay, her boyfriend's reaction was pretty shitty too.
Kicking her out, yeah.
Yeah, kicking her out. It's just
that is pretty shitty, yeah.
Yeah, because like from her account, it sounds like she was totally against it from the get-go. It was not her plan to do it, but she's being punished as the victim.
I am wondering like what order of events this boyfriend experienced this in, like if he heard from Andrew or her first, and like what was the deal. Like did Andrew have details that she didn't? And I don't know, there's too many moving pieces and parts to really comment on everything that's going on here, but like fuck, that sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah, if it was like how they said it went down, I don't know, sexual assault. Like there's at least make it a matter of record.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a heavy subject.
Very heavy.
But yeah, it's like
too heavy for this podcast. Baby.
This fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's like just like probably not hang around that friend, because it sounds like. For one, like feeling like that's what happened and went down, like then seems like they're an unsafe person to be around, and also just like I mean they did take responsibility in as much as like probably the way they explained it to the husband, like I was drunk and we were fooling around, as if it was like both parties were equally into the situation,
right?
When it seems like she definitely wasn't. So she's definitely telling a version that really like is sanitary for herself, that she can live with,
right? And especially because neither of them remember anything, like who's to say? Which is really difficult when both parties are like very impaired, and I don't know. So you
should probably stay away from them, and I mean, explain the things best to her boyfriend. If the boyfriend's still being a dick about it, just be like, all right, fuck you, dude. Just be like, well, gonna be a shithead about this, coming to you about a serious thing.
Yeah.
Fuck you, bro.
Yeah, that's a really shitty response from the boyfriend, I think. Yeah. But we don't know everything that happened. But if it went down like she says, everyone's real shitty in this situation except for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andrew, maybe not so shitty, but I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah. So that's advice for the day. What did we learn today?
We learned, you know what? Just download Grindr if you're lonely.
Yeah. Download Grindr. Fucking, if you come across pornography of your girlfriend, fuck her dad.
Yeah.
And put that pornography right next to it.
Yeah.
So she knows what kind of dick you can give her.
But then again, that's also, he would be cheating on his girlfriend. Where
it's not cheating if it's their dad. We've gone over this.
But like the sex that was occurring in the videotape happened before their relationship. So
go back in time and fuck her dad. I guess that's what we're saying. Yeah. Go back to the 90s and fuck her dad.
You gotta go. Well,
back when he was a twink.
You gotta go back in time to when you yourself are single. Tell your single past self they need to go fuck this dad that they don't know, and then that makes it completely normal.
You may not like this, but your kids are gonna love it.
But then like you return back to your normal time, and then you're married to her dad.
This is my favorite version of Back to the Future.
Yeah, you get back like, whoa,
back to the father.
I'm married to my girlfriend's dad, and now I'm other dad?
I'm my girlfriend's dad.
My girlfriend's.
I'm my girlfriend's stepdad.
Yeah, this is a good premise for a movie. I'm my girlfriend's stepdad. Yeah.
I'm my girlfriend's stepdad.
I'm my girlfriend's gay stepdad.
Yeah, it's even better. Yeah, that's a good name for a band.
Yeah, my girlfriend's gay stepdad.
I'm my girlfriend's.
I'm my girlfriend's gay stepdad. Yeah.
So the whole thing out, baby.
Tonight, on this Christmas day, you will be visited by 3 gay stepdads.
One is the gay stepdad of stepdad's past.
Yeah.
The next that shall visit you is the stepdad of gay stepdad's present. And the last and horniest of all is the gay stepdad of Grindr future.
Yeah, you're just visited by all your dad's ex-husbands. That's a good premise for a film.
That really is.
Why not? If you're out there listening, Hollywood, give us a writing credit.
You know, next year on January 1st, Steamboat Willie version of Mickey Mouse goes into public domain.
Oh, that's right.
And so does Tigger from Winnie the Pooh. So we could make a Steamboat Willie themed.
I'm my girlfriend's gay stepdad.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we should. Like Steamboat Willie, like he spends all day on the steamboat shoveling coal.
Right.
And then he goes back to his loving husband and that he got by going back in time to prove a point to his girlfriend at the time.
Right, but he has to go back in time and fight 3 gay stepdads.
Yeah, but then going back in time to get his past self to fuck the dad, he ends up, when he returns to the present day, he's married to the dad. They fall in love.
Right.
And that's what this other story, that other thing about the guy fucking the dude was about. That can also be tied in where he's like his past self is having sex with his stepdad and realizes like, I love this.
Yeah. Like he has the picture of his siblings and it disappears and just turns into a nude of his dad.
Of his husband, of her dad.
Yeah.
And so he's just like, hell yeah. And he returns back and they're married and they're fun and he still just has that job where he's on the steamboat. Yeah. And he just whistles all day. He's whistling because he's in love. He's whistling like this job is not like an issue for him. It's like it's not a hard job for him because his soul is light. He's in love with a much older man and he is now like the stepdad of a woman that's his age.
Here's an idea. How about
or actually his girlfriend in that thing was 3 years older than him. So
cool.
so his stepdaughter is 3 years older than him, and he's trying to juggle that life of working in the steamboat and also raising an adult woman.
You're really thinking this one through, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a great place for us to leave it.
Yeah. Go watch our Steamboat Willie on January 1st. We're going to make the new Steamboat Willie.
Hell yeah. Look forward to it.
It's a meditation on love and time travel, and just like discovering little things about yourself.
Yeah. And your stepdad. All 3 of
being
them.
a stepdad, yeah. The troubles that come with being a stepdad and also being a life-size rat that works on a steamboat.
That's true.
Or a human-sized rat lives on a kind of steamboat.
I don't know if it's human size. Maybe like, little person size. It's pretty small.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he is like 4 feet tall, maybe.
Yeah, maybe 3
I don't see him being
tall.
more than 5 feet, yeah.
No, definitely not. He's a short king. We love our short kings.
Yeah, because that's true, because he does come in contact with humans, and he is much shorter than humans.
Always, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, look forward to that after January 1st.
Yeah.
That's going to be a Patreon exclusive.
Hell yeah, baby. Well, that's it.
Yeah, thanks for checking with us.
Bye-bye.
Bye.